Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld with the Odyssey expansion. This is our Star Trek-y-ish run, or reasonable facsimile, therefore. Actually, I haven't worked on the thumbnail or the title, so I actually don't know what the series will actually be called yet. It usually takes me a few episodes to get a vibe and sort of a running kind of thing, but yeah, it's like Kirkland brand Star Trek. What's like, is it like Wish.com? Is that the... There's another one I feel too. There's like another website that you get like the sort of cheap knockoff, whatever. But I don't think I'm with it enough to know which one that is. We get some islandless with Pengratos, and I'm still worried. Like, is Pengratos just going to leave without? I guess I don't actually know that it's his dad. I had sort of assumed. Okay, we're going to gas operation. Can we find out who your? No, it's just your friend. But still, like. Oh, everyone's idle because they haven't recalculated that there's work to do yet. Ping has nothing to clean and nothing for you to haul. Really? I mean, I guess I could set up busy work, but... Ship to the stars. See, this is an interesting thing. We could still go and pursue that as a victory condition. For this run, we could. We could park our spaceship there, because the idea is the spaceship we would be taking over, or building with the endgame spaceship stuff. The deal with it is it's an FTL ship, as opposed to just one that can go orbital with the GravTech. I wonder if we can build the FTL ship in orbit. Huh. It probably has to be built on proper ground as opposed to grav tiles or something like that. I'm betting there's some sort of thing of that nature. Well, we shall see. All right, Spork going back to work there. Spork's on a work frenzy. Well, that's nice. Our next lantern ritual's in 3 days. So right now, I could go and build more grab ship substructure. I suppose we could plan our layout, but we really wouldn't gain anything else. Wastepack problem. We could go and shove them at the edge of the map, and it wouldn't be so bad. Recreation multiplier. These maps, look at this. A map laser printed on hyperweave showing a location of interest. Signed by Bar the Archer. No survivors. Discover a quest. See, this is so neat as a new mechanic. Legendary Great Bow. A telescope is very on brand for us. I mean, we can just eat 90 waste packs, right? Sure. I mean, recreation books are good, and we could put a bookshelf in our research area to speed up. I mean, what is it, like 2% per book? So it's not that much. You know, I think I want the telescope. We want the extra entertainment. So what we're going to do is we're going to go make a stockpile zone in the corner of the map. You know what? That's going to be plenty of room. We're going to go storage clear, critical, or toxic waste packs. Okay. So they should get delivered there. Rainy thunderstorm is still going. Man, we're getting so many thunderstorms. And we're going to install the telescope immediately. Maybe I'll put it right next to that spot there. And yeah, a little bit of plasteel. That's nice. Where do the waste pods get? Oh, way over there. Do I want to change dumping spots so it's a little closer? I like that it was like behind a mountain. You know? But I guess I could put it up over here instead. Okay, maybe I'll do that. So, well, it doesn't matter if it's dumping stockpile or not. It just sets the default. Critical, waste, boom, and cancel that. All right. Curious about the drone tech that we can get in this game too. All that all the way. These are just, yeah, stone things, so I didn't deconstruct those. Level 9 in crafting. I really want you to join there, buddy. Oh, how's my conversion? Convert Roger. Please and thank you. And Roger's just a baseliner, right? Yeah, okay. See, Peng is a genie. It would be so useful. Oh, man, it is going to be hard to convert you. Are you actually harder to convert? A little bit. Not by much, but some. And your mood is staying good. We might have to arrest you, or... It's not really our vibe, though. But the ideal thing would actually be to arrest you and then do the conversion. Maybe I should put you in a little re-education room. Can we arrest you? 75% chance. And Spork would be the best. Honestly, it is actually going to be the best for everyone if we can pull this off. Sorry, bro. listen, we're just going to have to convince you. So we'll put the convert operation on. And then we can let you out. Oh, right, we don't have a warden. Oh, yeah, you're going to be ass at this. Just have to try our best, I guess. All right. Still need Pang to go and join us. They'll be like, what, you're just going to arrest me too? Well, depends. That depends on how easy you are to convert. All right, when do we get our next thing? 2 days. Maybe we'll get someone with a high social rank that's already of our ideology, and then we can have them become the counselor. That would be good. Yeah, keep moving this away to the edge of the map. I mean, there's enough room here. If it decayed here, it probably wouldn't ruin things for us, but let's try to make it as good as possible. Okay, gas operations. I don't know. I wonder, like, what do you need to build these? Just steel and components. Probably no advanced components for any of these. Oh, maybe for the grab field. Even that, no. Oh, we'll have to research chem fuel processing. Okay, it did drop your certainty. That's good. We're just educating you on. This is just a advanced learning room. We're going to teach you all the Federation standards, bring you up to speed with things. That's all it is. It's not in prison. You've been put in a special boarding school or something. Yes, that's what we'll keep telling ourselves. Where'd you call that from? Gas operations done. Okay. Leave the base. And we're kind of okay. Yeah. I guess we could get one of the cores and a marker. No, I don't know. I think we will expect that we'll leave the base. So let's focus on getting everything done that we feel that we need as a basic. Flak armor. Build a few proper guns. Oh, biofuel refining. Let's do the flak armor first. We need to survive. We need that. We need to start producing the biofuel and then build up the ship. And then I guess we'll leave from here. We might want to mine out some extra steel and certainly all the components we can before we go. Speaking of components, we may as well start mining them now. We're down to 10 and we'll start to use some more here soon. All the waste packs moved? No. Let me go and just get everyone to haul as a #1 priority real quick. Yeah, there's some stuff over here to haul too. Just don't want it to rot out there. Spork, why are you so unhappy? Failed to convert. Oh, actually, mostly fine. Okay. Somewhat impressive rec room, really. I guess we could also be doing more of our floors too, which will also help with dirt management. And our research speeds. Let me do that. I don't want to increase Roger's happiness because that's just going to increase how well he sustains his mood. I guess I could concrete this. Beauty in this room doesn't matter. And then we want to floor under the doors because otherwise you will get some dirt in those places. But that flooring doesn't contribute to the beauty of the room. So it's very much a no-brainer to just concrete. Just takes one steel. Again, it's not pretty, but it builds super fast. And it is pretty cheap. Okay, yeah, we'll do something like that. All right, good. And yes, keep hauling. We need to finish that up. Need one more. That's going to be okay. We can bring down the haul priority in a moment here. There you go. You've grabbed it. You will finish the job. I will put the hauling back down to a 4. I think if I put it to a 0, they might drop whatever they're holding, but otherwise not. See, look how fast the flooring builds here. It's going to help our movement speed. But yeah, it's going to do big things for some of our dirt management. I guess I could put concrete in this room to help with the dirt management without beautifying it too much, but we'll just put in some proper tiles there afterwards. Done, and then tiles are going up here, which is going to make some more rock carving, which Peng is going to help with that. Man, it would be great if you joined us. It would be perfect. Spork, okay, your cooldown's not up, and over here, 1 day to go for our Sky Lantern Festival. The extra components, that's okay. Hopefully hauled in soon. No research going on right now, but that is because we're doing some mass construction, and that's kind of legit. We can probably start doing some tailoring soon too, although without a dedicated crafter, I don't think it makes much sense to go and set up that job. All right, Level 13 construction for Hermine, which is great. Like, we have 2 really good constructors. We really kind of only need 1, but this is fine. I'm not going to complain about this. I mean, if either Hermine or Riveter had another secondary job, they could really excel. I suppose I could make Riveter a full-time researcher, but thematically, no. Keep you on construction. And you're so good at it. You're so good at it. We could go and put some more pathing around. Okay, we got a raid. They're going to prepare for a while, then attack. Okay, that's going to be fine. Let's just make sure no one wanders out in a silly way. Just restrict everyone to Area 1 for a little bit. Why did it pause? Did we have someone over here? Did it auto slow for these guys? Like the pause, yes, but it stopped the speed 3 for a second there. As if we'd been in combat, but maybe, does it always do that when a raid shows up? All right, beginning their assault. Okay, that's fine. Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. They'll probably the first one will whack the traps, and then the second one will run. In which case, I'm actually wondering if they'd get more value. Did you hit one trap and then decide to change your idea? What? Whoa! A little fire setting. Now you're going to walk back through here. There you go, and you're going to run away. All right. Cancel and unrestrict. We got some foggy rain, so the fire is really not going to be a problem. 0 days. You get like a second-by-second countdown? Apparently not. Sorry, Roger. It's for the best, though, buddy. I promise. Yeah, we need a machining workshop to be able to rip apart those things, the mechanoids, which we'll get at some point. And yeah, some beer for good old Riveter and keep them going. Still 0 days, it says. Okay. 12 hours to our conversion cooldown. Psychic Soothe female. Oh, that's quite nice. Can hit the majority of us right now. Especially when we look at just like our core people at this time. It's 3/4. Okay, 0 days still. Seriously? You know, good. I guess I'm used to like the second-by-second countdown of the abilities here. Did something just fall from the sky? Thought something did, but Peng is trying to convert Wolf. Yeah, that's not going to work out, buddy. Nice try, though. 0 days. Are they on the same cooldown? Weirdly. I mean, you can start it early. You'll just get a penalty to it, which we clearly don't want. Certainty down to 68%. Okay, this is going well, actually. And then, yeah, we'll convert you, and then you'll become the counselor. It's going to be fine. You'll understand the pain of other people who are prisoners in the future. That's all. 3 hours there. Hey, there you go. Sky Recruit. Yeah, Roger can't participate. Interesting that Peng will participate despite not being the ideology, but I guess that's always the case. Come on, recruit. Let's go. Come on. Work, 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 work. Damn, unimpressive. -1 mood. All right, Spork, your cooldown's up. Let's use a convert here. It's only going to do 9%. But we're progressing. And if your mood's a little bit more sour, yeah, you still get plus 0.23. 0.22. Okay, so you're a little soured over here. If you were more miserable, it would fade away faster. Actually, you're probably not happy about eating the nutrient-based meal. So, yay. Oh, you're a nudist, but your ideology requires you to be dressed. I guess our ideology also requires that. Oh, then maybe it's just canceling it. It's canceling it to 0 because of a nudist. Ah, okay. Okay, that's fine. What are these others? Yeah, happily nude. We should force you to wear some clothes right now. It'll make you miserable. Oh, let's unforbid that. And I did go in unrestrict. Yes, good. So still some flooring going on and some block carving to go with it. It's time to get some shelves in here. It does look pretty miserable, doesn't it? I could make some stone shelves just to reduce the fire hazard. It's not a terrible idea. Maybe I'll wait until this flooring is done, and then we'll ask for some stone floors, or some stone shelves. Suppose I could replace these two. I probably won't replace them. That doesn't sound like a really good use of our time. I might be able to floor under this bit. Yeah, because they can work diagonally, but it's not, you can see it's not part of the room, so it doesn't affect the beauty over here at all. Of course, the beauty of this room would also be improved by shelves. It's not just an organizational thing. And yeah, power situation, we got almost 600. It alternates a little bit, probably with some of the temperature stuff, but about 600 to spare, which is good because we definitely can get a little bit more of our electric productions down. When's our next ritual? 2 more days. Okay. Certainly down to 56. It's getting there. Sport continues to do very well at planting. We would love you on crafting, because your plant's just a single pip, right? Yeah, you got double pip of passion for crafting. We'd love you on that. A wild man. I think, weren't you also a animal handler? Yeah, only a 6 though. And I don't like that you're a gourmand. That's obviously terrible, but you're still going to be a welcome addition to the group, despite the fact that we arrested you. Yeah, we will potentially look into recruiting the wild man. Misogynist slowpoke, maybe less so. Maybe we're going to leave you on this map when we leave. Yeah, I can see us not caring about you. We still have some stuff that needs to be hauled in. Hopefully it's not decaying too quickly out here. Nah, it's probably fine for now. Another raid? Oh, I think I'm a Cassandra Classic, aren't I? Options, gameplay, storyteller. Yeah, Cassandra Classic. Okay, so we got the back-to-back sort of raid event. Attacking immediately. Oh, Neanderthals. Okay, so they're actually, well, Neanderthal singular. They are considerably tougher, of course. And they're a little dangerous in melee. They might make it through the traps. I don't think one will make it through the traps. I'm betting he's going to get downed on the way over here. That's a lot of traps, despite your toughness. Boop, boop, boop. A capture, though, is quite interesting. 4 hours, but you didn't lose a body part. An expert miner. Oh, and a planter! Yes, we could free up Spork's planting. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to ask for a copy of this to be built. But then, in the meantime, we're going to need a sleeping spot so that you can be imprisoned right away. Of this group, who's the best medic? It is currently Wolf. I'm going to get you to come over here and tend with the medicine. Unwavering goddamn loyalty. You know what? I feel that we do treat them, though. I guess I could have tended maybe without medicine. Just turbo. It's not the end of the world, though. It does feel like we need to do the right thing, which is tend and release you. Ah, that's a shame. Cargo pods of muskox wool. Well, muskox are new in, I don't know if it's 1.6 or the, here, let me just swap you from this. I don't know if it's 1.6 or Odyssey specifically that it's in muskox. I think some birds were added in 1.6, but I think most of the animals come with Odyssey. I'm not sure. Yes, I know he's unwavering. We're just going to set him to release. Once we've patched him up, he's going to get released. I don't know. It'd be, it would be so Federation to want to go and make friends with all the factions, do diplomacy stuff. Maybe that can be a little sub goal for us too. And we'll get a little bit of a boost by doing this, although it probably won't make much of a difference because it'll probably have decayed by the time, we can do anything more. But we'll get the second prisoner bed ready. Not that it matters for you. I guess I could do this and then Wolf, I'm going to get you to recapture this one and put him back in bed. Okay. There we go. So we're trying to be nice. Having stole blocks from chunks. Oh, we might be out of chunks of a particular mineral, but that's fine. Psychic Soothe is ending. It was nice while it lasted. And 1 day left to our ritual and 1.6 days over here. I think they'll be semi-in sync. The convert action and the ritual. Just keep an eye out for that. And yeah, we've got a third recreation source because we can do logic play. We can do dexterity play. Of course, they can do like solitary things as well for a little bit, but then the telescope is going to help. And then we can mount it on our ship because wouldn't that make so much sense? I think so. Okay, so we're researching currently flak armor. Yeah, and then we'll do the biofuel refining, start to generate some biofuel from wood because we have infinite amounts of it. Although it does look like we've got to chop down some more trees here. So let's do that. We got geothermal if we want more power, but don't think we're really going to be reliant on this. Oh, I guess I need to home zone my floor. Pause a sec. Pause. So that that stays clean. Okay, what is it? Mad Crow. Peck our eyes out. You're going to go... Oh, you're going to attack him. Well, that resolved itself quickly. Good job there, Moil Moin Coin. We will butcher the crow because we don't want to let it go to waste. That would be terrible. But our food supply is increasing, clearly. Yeah, we did plant a bunch more. There you go. Tell everyone how nice we are. You shouldn't attack us. Of course, if we make friends with everyone, then it just means we're going to be attacked by mechanoids all the time. But, I don't know, we'll get lots of EMP grenades. And then we'll be able to rip them apart for stuff. Things are quite messy. There's clearly not much cleaning. I guess I did turn off the clean for everyone. Now that we have proper floors, actually, we're going to put the clean back on a 4 here. I'll have a river to ignore that and focus on the research still when they're not constructing. I think that's okay. 1 day left. Do. Oh, man, I love P music so much. What a great mod. Hauling the wool. Yeah, without a crafter, I don't know if it's worth putting down the tailoring bench yet. Oh, I guess I could add... Oh, not here. I need the machine workshop if I want to start working on the heavy SMGs, which, again, we don't really have the time for right now. Like, we really need someone to take over the planting. Or a dedicated crafter, which, again, Pang would be great, but I'm not expecting both of these guys to join us. I guess we could have set up a little education room for you, too, but since you're probably not joining us, I don't know, how much longer are you around for? Is it this? 5.1 days. Yeah, I don't think we're going to invest in your schooling. Sorry, buddy. It's not going to work that way. Okay, the flooring is done. So I said when that finished, what I was going to do is set up some limestone shelves. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that door, I guess I'll do it that way. And we still have a little space there. Okay, that looks good to me. The deserter. Okay, I love the idea of getting silent neuroformers. I don't think I want to become an enemy of the Shattered Empire. Even though we'd love to... Oh, what? See, if you told us the skills. Your best skill is a 12. But you're not from our ideology. Sorry, your best skill is social at a 12. And we could use a high social person. Although really Roger's going to be that. No, we're not going to go to war with a faction. We have to, the Prime Directive says we can't get involved in that. Is the excuse I'm going to use this. And then the game's like, but surely you want someone. Okay, but we can't say no to this. Okay, you will have to be prisonered for... Oh my god. How old are you? 45. But we have to help you. You're Messandrous. I don't love that. Your starting crafting's pretty bad too, but it's something. Now, we have to go and capture... Wolf, you're a security expert. Go and capture this person. Can't just leave them out there to starve. We don't do that. Oh, accept. Oh, hang on. Did I... Okay, I can just accept, so it doesn't have to be a capture. Wolf, still come out here and do a rescue. So we're going to have to keep you alive for quite some time. We might not even still be here. We might have to carry you into our ship, depending on how things go. That is pretty long. I guess you're going to be spending time in this bed. But yeah, we can't say no to you. We don't play that game here. That's one of the reasons we're taking the middle difficulty. Because, of course, it's a thematic run, and we're not doing some of the things that might normally be a shortcut. Good job organizing the room there, Wolf. Appreciate that. If we need more shelves. There's still a little bit of room as is. But I think we probably do want more. So let me just stack these double deep. We gotta leave that little spot there. Yeah. And then I suppose we'll probably want to link all these. It'd be nice if you could like drag select. The easiest thing to do is to double click, but then you have to make sure there's no other shelves in the view. And sometimes it can be annoying to click these things because of the objects that are there. Let's do that. Confirm. Ooh, unselect that one. Thank you. and link these in case we need to make some changes, which we might want to because I think our steel, because this is set to important, although this is only set to preferred. Yeah, okay, so the steel is still going to be brought outside. Yep. And then over here, you are set to important as well, and that's set to critical. Okay, I don't think there's going to be any conflict. Not the greatest looking organization of shelves ever, but it'll get the job done. Yeah, you're going to have to be kept as a long paralytic aphasia. And then you've got the artery blockage. I don't know if we can, how do we fix this? Oh, Spork, you are going to convert. And then I suspect, yeah, we can do our Sky Recruit too, so let's do that. Once we get some wood. Actually, Spork, I'm going to get you to harvest immediately. There we go, because we want to reset this cooldown timer as quickly as possible. Fingers crossed that we get a good joiner here. And would we really like someone who's an expert planter so we can free up Spork? Push comes to shove, someone who's a crafter. I mean, maybe they'll be a better crafter than Spork. Either way is fine. That is what we're really hoping for. Now, we got Unforgettable, which would enable the joiner, but we failed our coin flip. It's 50-50. But hey, at least we get a good mood boost. That is still helpful. But yeah, no joiner for us. Womp womp. Where are you going here? Oh, cutting stone blocks. Okay. Which is fine to keep around. And we get the shelf for the blocks over there, which is all good and fine. We get the beer for Riveter. And how are you doing here? 31%. Okay. And then we could free you because you'd still join us again, I think. But I mean, is the recruit better at that point? Does it make a difference? I guess tell you what, let's go for the full. No, you should just rejoin us. If I just free you at that point, that should be fine. Yeah, so let's just maintain this. Okay, flak armor is done. Biofuel refining. I wonder if we want to set up a different power gen. I don't know. We seem to be going okay. Just got to make sure we keep chopping down some wood so we've got power. But, I mean, we need the wood for lots of different reasons. Tattered apparel times 3. Okay. First of all, did I never set... Okay, I never set this. But I don't think we have replacement clothes ready to go. So we're going to go set up the electric tailoring bench right over there. I guess while I'm at it, I'm going to set up the machining table. It's a little crowded here. But you know what? Our people are going to be in a pretty tight spaceship. They're going to have to get used to crowded environments. We'll set this up, and then hopefully Spork can find some time to work on some clothing. Might be tough. You're not getting around to the armor. I wonder... maybe I'll do a force wear, like, because random people might put on the plate armor. I guess in the default policy, what I could do is remove plate armor from the default wearable policy. I don't want people walking around noon, but I guess we'll do this. Now, here's the thing that I only recently discovered, right? A lot of times I do this for the wearing. So that way, what they'll do is any clothes that drops below 51%. So once you hit 50%, it counts as tattered, and you get a bad mood debuff. So we'll often do this. Sometimes I leave a little bit of an extra buffer just in case. But we'll do this, so they'll take off the clothes once it becomes tattered, and then, you know, they'll hopefully wear something else or complain about wandering around nude, which is another thing. But if you want to maximize the value for used stuff, you might want to have them take it off at 60 or 61. Apparently, you lose, I think, 1% of value from your outfit for every percentage hit point that's lost until you hit 60, at which point you believe you start to lose 2% per. So if we take it off at 60%, we still have 60% of the value of the thing. But then if we take it off at 50, it's down to 40% of the value. And I think accelerates might even be worse than that. So if you really want to increase your sell value of your partially worn clothing, you can have them take it off sooner. I don't think I'm going to care about that. I think I'll do this, and then I can just burninate it afterwards. I mean, it won't sell for much, and we can just burninate it to free up some space. Kind of wanted this done before that, but I guess that's fine. I can put the Shred Mechanoid Forever job to start off with. And then we could also start on the flak stuff too. But let's set up the job here. So let's go for our standard outfits, which is going to be button-down shirt, pants. Well, I guess I'll click the duster while I can see it. Oh, pants are down there. We could make a regular hat too, but we've got the armored hat, so that's going to be okay. Let's focus on this order to minimize the chance that people are unhappy with any kind of degree of in the buffness that might be going on. Do until you have X, and we want to not count anything that's tattered. In fact, we want to leave a 1% gap from what people might wear. Let's not use up any good material. Thrumbo fur. Any workers, that's fine. We'll set that up. That's going to be okay. And then if I had the better workbench management, I would be able to copy and paste these restrictions from one to the other, but we don't, so we're going to just have to repeat this. I don't even know if that mod has been updated or not, but in the effort to try to keep this relatively vanilla. Now, what we might do later is might change the policy so that we can use the good material for the dusters, as we often do, but we're not in that position anyway, so let's not worry about it. I'm not going to worry about setting any craft limits at this time. We're just going to set this up. There's only one person with crafting enabled. And yeah, so there is at least one set of good pants left. Actually, there might technically be poor quality over here, but we could put a quality limit as well. Like, that might not be a terrible idea. I might be like, listen, make sure they're at least normal, or even we could go higher, but I guess I'll do this. If you don't have anything good enough, like quality-wise, do that as well, which can be, you know, something that we can grind out, because sometimes we'll just randomly make a poor pair of pants, or, you know, with the loot or whatever, but we'll go ahead and set that up. And then the question is, when is Spork ever going to get around crafting? Well, not really. That is a little frustrating. I guess I could enable crafting for you. You could do some tailoring for me. But if you leave, you're going to leave an unfinished job, because we're not running the no authors mod. So yeah, there'll be unfinished jobs. We want chairs on these? No, I think we can live without it. How's your convert? Okay, still 2 days away. And oh, this literally just as I clicked it, this Sky Recruit job cycled. Just as I clicked it, it went from 0 to blank. Perfect. Okay, come on. This time for sure, right? We get a recruit and they're useful. Come on, come on, come on. Because in this game, I don't think we're going to say no to people. That's not our vibe. We might want some extra dedicated bedrooms, but... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Terrible. -3 mood. Ugh, at least we still have the +10 locked in there for now. There's not full overlap, but that is annoying. Grr. Okay. Roger, how you doing there, buddy? 23%. You're getting there. A couple more chit-chats, a little convert action, and then, yeah, we'll let you out. I guess now's the time to end this episode. You know, I'm sure some people are like, oh, get the spaceship already. Actually, by the time this video goes out, well, I don't know. I might be dropping 2 videos a day. I don't know if you guys will have your hands on Odyssey yet or not. But at least the live stream series is going on at the same time. We started with the spaceship on that one. So I got to remind myself, it's okay that we don't have a spaceship yet, because in the other parallel game, we are going to have it. So I guess that's going to have to be fine. And then, yeah, you were just... I guess you will be a crafter later. You only get the 1 pip, and I hate that you're a misandrist, but it means we will have someone who's going to focus on it, because you don't really have anything else going on for you. So you will just focus on crafting, and that will be fine. But we still have to wait like 30 more freaking days, 28 more days, and then hopefully you don't have a heart attack and die either. We'll see if we can get you a bionic heart at some point. I mean, it worked for Picard, right? Yeah, that's basically what you're going to be. Do you follow our ideology? No, we'll have to convert you as well, but I guess we've got time for that. Okay, well, let's go and put a cut in here as we had a Wastepack infestation. Okay, well, that's going to be fun. All right, well, we'll deal with it next time. Thanks for watching. I guess we're going to get a bunch more kibble for our puppy. See you soon. Bye-bye.